Hi, my name is James O'Toole, and I'm a freshman here at Temple in the Fox School of Business. I'm a finance major, and I plan on using this finance degree to hopefully work on Wall Street and at some form of financial analysis, working with stocks. Some other interests I have are that I'm on the crew team here, and I also love the game of golf. Over my years of rowing, I've learned many different things, lots of discipline involved, and time management in particular. Time management, I think, will be a very, very important aspect in where and how you want to succeed in the business world. If your boss ever comes up to you and says, "I need this project done at a certain time," you always want to aspire to have that project done way ahead of time. Also, with the golf, I've learned that a lot of deals in the business world have been made on the golf course. So hopefully, I can use my golfing skills to help me in the business world. Something that motivates me in particular is the thought of success itself. I think just the thought of success really drives me because you see all your hard work eventually pay off over time. Especially in crew, you just can't wake up one day and decide, "Hey, I want to be a winner." It takes a lot of hard effort and dedication to work your way up to a point where you're able to win. And I think that crew itself has taught me so many valuable lessons in life that I could take and run with. It's taught me so much of hard work, dedication, and most importantly, working together as a team. And working as a team in the business world is a very, very important thing. And I've learned that this year in one of our projects that we just completed about picking an artist. I think that without working in a team, you won't be able to have the same success as you will if you went by yourself. And I think that so one of the biggest accomplishments I've had in my life was my junior year of high school. During my junior year of high school, I was elected team captain of my crew team out of about 70 people, and there was about 20 seniors on that team at the time who elected myself as a captain. I thought that was a very eye-opening experience for me because at the time that was only my second year of rowing, and that they already kind of almost looked up to me as to someone to look to in a time of need and someone who they would trust in. And I think I could really take that with me in the business world, that no matter how old you are or where you come from, you always have those tangibles with you that you could incorporate no matter what. Another very moment in success in my life was my senior year of high school on the golf team. This past fall, our team we were very successful. We ended up finishing third in the Catholic League, and that was my first year of being all Catholic, and that was a very, very important moment in my life too, because over that whole entire summer I had spent countless hours on the driving range working on very small, meticulous things that will help your game and can also hold back your game. And I think that's also a very important thing, that no matter how small the detail is, everything will eventually pay off. And I think that lesson in life can be taken in many different ways. The main thing is that it's not all about having very big victories. It's about having a lot of small victories and seeing your success over time form into a much larger victory that you can take with you no matter what. I think you can definitely take that into the business world too, with all your tiny little assignments that you may think is irrelevant, but in reality your boss thinks that's very important. So once your boss sees that you're doing very well with a bunch of little assignments, he will maybe eventually even give you a promotion so that you could take that up into a much bigger task. So what I learned this year is that it's very important to be a top 20% in your class. Being a top 20% opens up so many more opportunities for you coming out of college and when you're looking for a job. Employers really look for that GPA and what other extracurricular activities you've done over your 4 years at Temple. So I think doing a sport in college right now will really help me in the long haul when I'm looking for my dream job and what I really want to try to do and accomplish in my life. Some other things I've also learned this year is that how I could change my leadership role to help everyone else around me, and not just be a leader, but also try to help manage other people. I learned that there was a little bit of a difference between the two of them, and I'm glad that I learned how to help manage others and make sure everyone has the same shared values and vision to help your team work much better. Some other things I've also learned this year is that the Wall Street Journal itself can be a very important tool for you in the business world. Just reading it and skimming through it 10, 15 minutes out of your day will enlighten you so much more in what's happening out in the business world. No matter what you're trying to do, it'll help you. It'll help expand your vocabulary, help you know what's happening out there in the real world. So I also think that was a very important thing that I've learned this year. Another thing I learned this year is that how golf can really help you in the business world. Like you brought up in class one day that you took clients out on a I forget how long you said, it was a long trip, just strictly talking business for days and days. I think I could really do that, and if I bring that to my employer, I think that I could really separate myself from all the other people wanting that job. I think they will really give me that opportunity